Hey everyone, did you know you can use GitHub Copilot Pro without installing anything or writing a single line of code? Yes, you heard it right. In this video, I will walk you through how to use GitHub Copilot Pro just inside your browser using your GitHub account and with powerful AI tools like Claude Sonnet 3.7, Claude Sonnet 4, and Gemini 2.5 Pro, and other AI models like GPT 4.1 and GPT 4. So, whether you are a beginner, a professional developer, or a student, this is your shortcut to understanding code faster, code completions, and do your research work. So, for this video till end, definitely you will get some insightful knowledge and you will enjoy the video. How can you use the potential? So, let's start the video without any delay. So, watch this video till end and subscribe the channel if you don't. So, let's share my screen to you. Okay, so let's start with very first thing, that is GitHub Copilot Pro. So what is GitHub Copilot Pro? I will tell you a perfect example and with a perfect definition. So what exactly is GitHub Copilot Pro is, it's a paid or unpaid to GitHub Copilot powered by AI tools like ChatGPT 4.1, Claude Sonnet 4, Claude Sonnet 3.7, and other AI models that gives you smart AI assistant inside the GitHub account itself. Okay, you can chat with the repositories, you can add spaces, you can modify your code bases and get code explanations, and as well as you can add a issue like pull request summaries and even edit code. All these features you can just put inside the GitHub Copilot Pro. It's like ChatGPT, but yes, it trained specifically on your code base and integrated directly to your GitHub. So it's like a software or AI model that uses and combines the power of many AI tools, just like ChatGPT, just like Sonnet, just like Gemini, and all these tools will gather in just a one place. And all these powers you can use inside just in your browser using the GitHub. Okay, so hope you understand what is GitHub Copilot Pro. It's just like a software or a AI model you can use within your browser. Now, let me share my screen to you, and you have to just open a Chrome browser inside your computer or laptop and search for GitHub. When you search for GitHub, click on the first website, that is GitHub, build and ship software on a single collaborative platform. You can see on your screen, and when I click on this link, this interface will be open. Many of you developers, students, and like professionals will know about this interface. But if you are a beginner, if you just started, then it is the interface that you have to see. Okay. So inside this interface, you can see that here I will hover on it, and there is a text written that is chat with Copilot. I am just clicking on this icon. When I click on this icon, next interface will open in which there are many things you have to interact, and as you can see, there is a box of text in which I have to enter the text, what should I have to do, what's my work, and what things I want to do. Okay, and in the left side you can see that these are my history of searching, as I have searched about these things, you can see here. And in the right side drop down menu, when I click on it, you can see there are many AI models. Yes, you can see that there is a 03 mini, there is a Gemini 2.0 flash, there is a 04 mini. Versatile and highly intelligent AI models like Claude Sonnet 3.5, Claude Sonnet 3.7, and Claude Sonnet 4. And as well as you have 2.5 Pro model. Okay, and the most powerful tool, that is Claude 3.7 Thinking. This is the most powerful tool. Yes, I will walk you through in this video how can you use that, how can you use their full potential. Let me explain first other things. Inside this interface, you will see that there are 5 options, there are 5 buttons like things. So what are these? So first is create issue. In this create issue, just you have to don't do anything, select a repo, file, a code base, and you can create an issue. So creating an issue is like to find errors, to find bugs, to code completions, and to analyze your code base. So when I click on this create issue, the first prompt I will give to him is that create a new issue draft, then ask for additional information to fill out the issue. Then in the response, it takes many things. It has many things. Like if you walk through it, it shows I will create a new draft issue for your first and then ask for additional information to help fill it out properly. So it automatically takes my repo. This is the freelance web, and it will start creating a issue. But I don't want to create an issue now. I'll just to walk you through inside what's the main thing. So I'll just I'll just click on new conversation. And the second thing, there is files. In the files, there are four things, basic things like your profile readme. In the GitHub, you have to set up your profile readme. By this clicking, you can automatically generate a profile readme for you. You can just add up to small information about you, about your passions, about your work, and anything about related to you. And second one is simple calculator. If you want to create a simple calculator by Python, by JavaScript, by Java, it can do it simply. I'm just walking you through by building a simple calculator. When I am simply clicking calculator, and this prompt is given to the Copilot Pro. That is, generate a simple calculator using HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. So this is the basic thing it takes to make a calculator. So now it started to build the calculator. So you can see here, this is the HTML page on the screen, and style.css is already done. In the script.js, it is writing something. Okay, it's now building the calculator. And I don't know which interface or which UI it is building. I am just giving him a prompt to build a calculator, and it's upon the GitHub Copilot Pro how can it building. Okay, so let's see what he built, and you can see that there is a features. It can shows what features it have added. Like there is a basic operations, addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, and there is clear function, there is delete function, there is retrieval support, and next is error handling, responsive design, okay, and there is keyboard support. And if we talk about designs, which design it chooses, then here it says it chooses modern UI design, clean modern design with a dark theme, visual feedback, buttons have hover effects and animations. So you can see that there are the summaries. The calculator it has created, all the summaries it have, you can see here. So I guess my code is completed. Now I have to check previews. Okay, so when I click on index.html, there is two parts. There is a preview and there is a code part. When I click on a preview, it generates a calculator, and that's great. That's great. Like you can see, there are hover effects. It just as well as built as a calculator, real life calculator. And if you give inputs like 9 plus 8 is equals to 70, and that's brilliant. That's brilliant. I have made a calculator in just a 1 minute, in just less than a 1 minute. Okay, so you get an idea, and there we go. You get an idea how to use Copilot Pro in your code completions. Like either you have to build your projects, either you have to build your something like that. You can build easily with it. And I want to make it a scientific calculator. Can I build it? Let's try. I will give him a prompt like I want to create a scientific calculator. Sorry, it's my mistake. SCI calculator. Okay, so if you are done with this, let's click on this send now. Okay, when I give you a prompt, it will convert this calculator into a scientific calculator. You can see that in this scientific calculator.html, it start building the codes. Okay, and you can see that there are 83 lines. Codes are in the way. Okay, got it. So you can see that this kind of things you can use inside the GitHub Copilot Pro. You get a basic over idea, and this is the main thing. Okay, so let's start with new chat. And next is Git. You can learn about Git commands. Yes, like what are the basic Git commands, what are the Git branchings, advanced Git commands. So let me introduce with basic Git commands. When I click on this basic Git commands, so it will automatically assign a prompt like explain what Git commands and how to use them, include commands like git status, git init, git clone, and many of things. So it starts with explaining me what is Git. Git is a distributed system control system, and you can see in the screen, you can read yourself. So this is the way you can use the GitHub Copilot Pro. Okay, so I will walk you through the next feature. So the next feature is issues. I will tell you previously you can create an issue. Yes, you can get issues. And those issues can you check in directly. Like this is the first option, issues assigned on me. Create a new issue, summarize my latest issue. Just imagine you have created an issue recently and you want to summarize the latest issue. So you can click on the summarize the latest issue that I've opened including all comments. Then Copilot Pro automatically starts to done this work, and it gives the answer like I'll help you find and summarize the latest issue you have opened along with all its components, all its comments. Let me search for GitHub profile and recently activity to find the latest issue you have opened. Okay, got it. So it tells me provide a specific repository name where you opened the issue, informant owner, repo, share the issue URL or number if you have it. So every issue have a specific number or a specific URL. So I have to provide a specific URL, but previously or recently I don't create any issue, so I am not giving any all these things. But the point is, how can you use that? You have get the idea to creating an issue, or how can you track the issue, how can you solve the issue. If you put the link or a number in this issue, it can automatically debug all the things. It can debug the problems, you can fix the errors, and it will complete the code. So these are the things you can do here. And the next thing is pull request. Jai, this is crazy and crazy. My open pull request, just like you have to do a pull request from a GitHub repo, you can just paste the GitHub repo inside the box and you can use the pull request in your browser. Okay, from your browser to your VS Code. I will let you walk through the next video in which I will show you how to use GitHub Copilot in the VS Code. But for now, I will tell you, you can use pull request features like my open pull request, summarize my latest PR. If I click on summarize my latest PR, let's see what it gives me the response. What's my latest pull request? Okay, I'll help you to find your latest merge pull request and summarize it for you. Okay, and let me try a different approach to find your latest merge pull request. I apologize. By some reasons, it is not able to give you the pull request because I am not giving the repository URL. When I give the repository URL to this chat, this can automatically pull request and show the history of it. So that's for it, and let me walk you through the next thing. As you see previously, I have shown you there are many models, like 3 models, fast and cost efficient, and 6 models, versatile models, and 1 is powerful thinking model. So it depends on you what you will choose, what you want to use. If you're going to buy Gemini 2.5 Pro or Claude Sonnet 4, Claude Sonnet 3.7, you have to pay separately. Like you have to pay something for Cloud, and separately you have to pay for Gemini. But in this Copilot Pro, you can use all of these models in just a AI model, that is Copilot Pro. And as you can see, if I want to use Gemini 2.5 Pro, I will select it directly, and yeah, it's now done. Now, if I want to do the research part, okay, so let's do something research on what I will use, how to use React Native. So I am a, let's imagine I'm a beginner. I don't know about anything about React Native. So how can you learn, or how I can learn about React Native? So let's start. So I will just give him a prompt, educate me about React Native and how can I use it professionally. Okay, so this is my prompt, and I want to learn something. This, so I want what answers it provides me. So I'll send the prompt, and this will be planning response. Okay, and then message cannot be displayed, and otherwise I didn't display this image. Why? Why it's showing this? I don't know. Maybe by changing the model. Let's try this. Copy this and paste it. Well, it works. Yeah, it works now. I think there's a currently there is an issue now on Gen 2.5 Pro model, and there is a software problem or software glitches. But after some days, maybe it will work and it will be useful for others also. So you can see that it has provided me the answer in the very professional way. Okay, you don't have to buy ChatGPT Pro models, you don't have to buy Gemini Pro models, you just have to buy the GitHub Copilot Pro models, and inside GitHub Copilot Pro you get all the models, and the response is very clear, very professional, and very, what should I say, like, amazing. Okay, and you can attach files. When I click on attach, there are three options. First is repositories. In this repository you can attach your repositories, just like I have many repositories in my GitHub account. There are 30 to 35 repositories, and if I want to do some changes, do some add information, and do want to anything, so I am just clicking on the repositories and it will show my all repositories. Okay, so let's select any repository. So which repository I can select? I can select this. Yeah. If I select this, okay, and then close, so you can see my repository is there. So if I want to know what's inside my repository and what content does it contains inside my repository, I will easily see that. Just I am typing here what's inside in my this repo and press enter. Okay, so it's now exploring the repository and give me the information. So in just less than 1 minute, it gives me the whole overview of my repository, like what I've created, what inside my repo, how does the repo created, and what types of code files it have contained, and all of these things. Okay, you can see here, and as long as you can use the GitHub Copilot Pro, you will master it. And in the next videos, I will definitely make a video on how can you master it. So next one is attach. You can attach files, folders, and symbols as well. Yeah, you can attach some files, you can attach folders, you can attach symbols. And third one is upload from computer, like the offline local storage in your computer, you can upload from there. Okay, so there are three options and there are no limitations. There are no limitations that you can upload only 10 files, only 10 images, or anything like that. And there is extension. If you use extension, you have to browse the marketplace. Extensions is like you have to highlight something. Like this is a code base, and this is the first part, this is the first line, and this is a h1 tag, this is a p tag, this is a div content, and like this. You can attach this and you can specifically define this. What is this? What I can create? Okay, so this is the basic thing about GitHub Copilot, and in the upcoming videos I will let you through in the professional way how to use it in a VS Code. How can you use Claude Sonnet 4, Claude Sonnet 3.7, 3.7 thinking in the VS Code and use through codes. Okay, so The next thing is spaces. When I click on spaces, this overview or this interface is shown here, and in the right side there is a button called new space. Let's click on the new space. When you click on the new space, you have to provide a name. Like what should you have to give the workspace name? So I have to just give this name as work nexus. When I give the name work nexus, this will be my space name. And you can choose the icon color from here. Like I want to choose cyan. Then you can see the logo icon changed to cyan. And this is a description. Those space you want to create, you can add a description, add some instructions, add some attachments, and these are all optionals. You can add and you cannot. This is all upon you. And here are the limitations that you have. You can add a maximum up to 350 characters, 4000 characters, and just like that. Yeah. Okay. So after it, you have just to click on save. When you click on save, your workspace is created. Yeah. This is the best thing I have seen in the GitHub Copilot Pro. You can create your own workspace. Like just like you can see that there is a work nexus and it's private. It's private. Yeah, I can only see. Whatever I will instructions I give to him, it will process. It will give my results in my own workspace, and it will help me to organize the things. You know, I am very organized person, so I personally want that everything will be organized and in the systematic manner. So if I do some research, like tell me about mean stack, just like this, and press enter. So it will plan response. Okay, just like that. Yeah. It starts automatically to help me to understand what is the mean stack, and there we go. Yeah. So there are spaces you can build. You can see the work nexus. This is my first workspace, and this is the history. Yeah. So if you want a perfect organized manner in which you have to research about anything, research about your work, research related to your papers. Okay, so alright, that's it for the video. I hope you found it informative and useful. If you did, make sure to like, subscribe, and drop your questions in the comment box. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one.